I consider myself a survivor of endometriosis. My advice to every woman, every girl out there, it is not okay to be in pain. Do not dismiss your pain, and do not let any doctor or anyone to tell you that it's okay to be in pain. Hi, my name is Rose Laney. Married for 17 years. I am a mother of 2. I have a 10-year-old and a 13-year-old. I've been in Dubai for 7 years, and I can say exactly around 7 years when I started having severe pain. Also, I felt that there was no energy. There was something wrong. My body was telling me something was off. And that's when my journey started, going and seeing different doctors. And somehow each year I would see a different OBG who would not remotely even get close to tell me that I'm suffering from an endometriosis situation. I have mentioned to each and every doctor the past 7 years, which I can say about 6 doctors I've seen, OBG, who I have told them I have a history in endometriosis. And I was sure in my heart that that was the case, that I have something that had returned and I needed a treatment. Each doctor dismissed me as there's nothing was going on and nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong. The pain got worse over the years. It literally is paralyzing. It is underestimated how painful it is to have endometriosis not treated. It became to where the pain was so severe that if I am laying down on my bed and my kids would try to talk to me or even touch that bed, it would set me in even more severe of a pain. I had to sit still, not move, and take a massive amount of ibuprofens, just pain medications, just to manage the pain. It didn't feel normal. It didn't feel right. Something was wrong, and I couldn't find a doctor that can help. My symptoms stopped me from doing many things in my life. I have a job which require me always being in and out of meetings at different times, last moments, calls. I also have a hobby, which is my art. I also have my kids who are very young. All that needed my attention. Each year, I became more paralyzed to do what I need and wanted to do. So my life started changing quickly. First, I had to let go of the things that I like to do. That's including seeing family and friends, or meeting anyone, or travel. Getting on a plane was very uncomfortable and painful. I couldn't predict what was going to happen. I did not trust my body to be able to enjoy, even have a cup of coffee with my friends. And gradually it turned into, I couldn't even get my kids to and from school. I could not take care of them. I was not able to spend time with them. It became my full-time job to either manage the pain or go from one hospital to another, trying to find a doctor that it can actually get me out of my misery, give me an answer. 2 years ago, we moved to Dubai Hills, and we found out that they opened King's Hospital in Dubai Hills, and that's when it became very convenient. It became very much easy, since I am always in pain and I needed to go to the ER a lot of times in the middle of the night. King's was the answer for me. I remember going to King's, and I remember being in so much pain, and I was panicking. I was running out of medication for pain management, and my doctor was out of touch. So I went in, and I remember telling the nurse, I need to see someone. I need to see a doctor. I was in a panic mode because I knew the moment my medication would run out that I am going to be in severe pain. I lived it for 7 years, and I knew each month my situation got worse. And that's when they suggested that they have Dr. Marlain, that she can see me. My appointment with her was at 8:45 the next day, and that gave me a relief, a hope. Okay, there's a doctor who's gonna see me. And when I saw her, I was in a very, very bad shape, emotionally and physically. After being misdiagnosed so many times for so many years, I had to accept the fact that this is my life, this is it. and I have to continue living this way because there was no answer. Everybody would say, move on, you're fine, your situation is normal. It didn't feel normal, but I was told it's normal. So I went the next day and I saw Dr. Marlain. I believe when she saw me, she can tell also that I was very broken. I was in a lot of pain. I was very neglected from a medical standpoint. She asked me the questions and I told her, please give me something to take the pain away. I cannot imagine to go through another episode of these painful days. And that's when she realized something was seriously wrong. We did the examination and that's when she said, Rose, you have severe endometriosis. Maybe someone in my spot would have felt upset or sad or scared or unhappy that they have such diagnosis and they pretty much need a surgery. I was very happy. I was very relieved. I can breathe. And that moment when she told me, yes, you have severe endometriosis. Yes, you are in need of a surgery to make this better. I cried and I thanked her. And I was very happy. Even though there was a subject of having this surgery and recovery would be difficult, I did not care. That did not scare me. All I felt is relief that it is now going to be okay. Someone found a solution. Then we found out that we have to have a complete hysterectomy, remove the ovaries and the uterus. To me, all that was absolutely fine. I found out that everybody around me was feeling it's such a scary phase to go through, maybe uncomfortable. I did not feel that way. When you live in pain for so many years and your pain becomes dismissed, everybody dismisses your pain and tells you that you're okay, even though you're feeling that you're not okay. Having parts or organs removed to make the situation better, it doesn't seem such a big deal. All you want to do is have the pain to go away. And that was the main focus. And I know Dr. Marlain was the one who is gonna fix the situation. She's gonna take my pain away. I do not have to deal with this pain ever again as soon as the surgery is done.
My name is Dr. Marlain Mubarak. I'm a consultant gynecologist, work at King's College Hospital in Dubai, trained in Oxford in advanced endometriosis surgery. I have a passion about endometriosis as early diagnosis, early management really helps women. Rose is an old patient of mine. She came to me a year ago. She ran out of her contraceptive medication to control her pain, and she came to me. The medication was still not helping her. She was still in severe pain. She was suffering so much, and I immediately picked up that this lady has severe endometriosis. All her symptoms were suggestive of endometriosis. She had the severe period pain. Later on in life, it became debilitating. Every month when she's having her period, she had to come to the emergency. Her children suffered. Her husband suffered because they couldn't help her. They could see her in pain and they were unable to help her. She had bowel symptoms, which is typical of severe endometriosis, as they tend to have pain opening the bowels at the time of the period, sensation of incomplete emptying the bowels, pain passing the urine at the time of the period. She was so depressed. She was in so much pain, completely was at the end of her tether, even thinking about what's the point of living. And that's the moment when she came to me. The most important part with endometriosis is accurate diagnosis. And we have here an amazing radiologist who I worked with to establish the extent of endometriosis on ultrasound and MRI. I did the MRI for her, which showed that she really have severe endometriosis in the muscle of the uterus itself. And we agreed that the best option for her, as she tried every medical treatment under the sun, and she's still in severe pain, that the best option for her is to have surgery. We looked into it really carefully because surgery is not a treatment for everybody. It's nice to see you nearly 9 months plus after our surgery for severe endometriosis, and it's really nice to see you smiling, looking well, and free of every medications. Can you tell me a little bit about how you feel and how things are going for you?
Dr. Marlain, it's very nice to see you. It's a night and day difference of my life, how improved and so much better from before the surgery. I'm not concerned every month, when is the pain gonna show up? I'm not looking for signs and symptoms. I like how you did not undersell it. It really did help me a lot. Everyone around me kept telling me it's nothing. It's not a big deal. Women having that type of surgery every day. I did not have the fear because the relief, the power of feeling so relieved, it was so empowering. And the shock that someone actually, a doctor finally, recognized there's something wrong. I was put to believe that this is normal. I didn't think it is, but then you question yourself. Is it really normal? Because you have so many doctors tells you it's okay and it's normal. Then you meet this one doctor that you come in to say, I need something for the pain. I didn't expect you to treat me. I expect you to give me a pill and say, live with it. So when you did the sonogram that same day, you didn't make me wait. You didn't set me for a bunch of tests. Within your office, you did the sonogram and you said, you have severe endometriosis. I was not scared. I was absolutely in shock that you diagnosed it, that you found it, that I'm not out of my mind. If you remember, I even cried at that time immediately. I said, yes, there is something seriously wrong, but I can't get no one to find it. You know, looking for a needle in a haystack. That's what it made it feel like. And I was so happy, and no one in my family, friends, my circle understood, why are you so happy? You're having this major surgery. And it's like, if it's going to take the pain, which it will, then this is a good news. You know, this is a good news. Yeah, there is a surgery, which everybody is afraid of surgeries. But what is the result of it? And what I loved is you did not undersell anything. The pain, the recovery. You warned me. And I remember 10 days after surgery, I thought, I'm great. I'm doing fine. I can carry on with my life. And I started driving and going there. Then I felt very tired. And I remember what you said. Then it hit me. I cannot underestimate how serious the endometriosis is and the recovery from it.
I remember our first consultation because you came to me because your doctor was away on holiday and you just wanted that prescription for Diane.
Yeah.
And I said to you, I need to take a history. I need to ask a question. And you said to me, no. I just want the prescription. And you came with your black glasses on, cap on, jeans, wrapped up, sat in front of me, angry. Who's this doctor refusing me to give me just a simple prescription? It's nothing. I said, let me ask you a question. Can I do an ultrasound? Can we do a check? And it was negotiation, but I'm so pleased where we are now. It's just, it was a journey, and I'm pleased to have been part of your journey and to a better world, to honestly a much better world.
Thank you. I appreciate it.